Hi, Jay. Boy, that must sound nice. Is it me you're looking for?
No. It never will be.
He's not looking for me. Proceeds to cry like a little child. Alright, well, I'm currently trying to get everything set up. I got the stream already going, so that's nice, but there we go. Alright, so do you want to do 4-0 planes with me?
No.
What?
No.
I'm not doing tanks, so that's a no. Hello.
Wait, you said 4-0?
Yes. I'm doing Germany.
Yeah, I can work with that. Yeah, I'll use Germany with you. Just get in here.
Alright, man, be careful. Have a good day. Alright, Jay. I'm waiting on you now. Yeah, it kind of aggravates me a little bit that adding the gun pods does actually increase the weight on the plane. So needless to say...
I don't even have them yet.
What?
I don't even have them yet. But I want them.
I gotta admit, the F4 is nice. I like it.
The F4?
I can't... Yeah, BF-109 F4.
Oh,
I want to get the F4 Troop, or Tropical, actually, is what it's technically called, but...
I might research it, because I'm only going to go down, like, these two lines. Which is... I
like the F4. It's nice. It doesn't have as much maneuverability as I wish it had, but if I get a good strafing run going, it doesn't really need to get maneuverability. It just shreds.
Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Have you realized there's been no battles in this VR?
It's actually crazy how many people don't play 4.0 that much.
Yes, even 3.0 too.
Like, I mean, that's my happy place. Like, probably about 2.3 to 2.7, or probably about 2.3 to 4.0 is probably my happy place.
I haven't really been playing this aircraft because I don't have nothing up really on it.
I don't really have that much upgraded on mine either. Well, I do, but like I got all the air targets and everything. Plus I'm mounting also like the 15s, plus there's a 20 that comes with it, and they got 7.92s in it. So like I got like 3 different calibers that'll rip through planes pretty easy. So
yeah, only got like 2.
I think the 15s really help too. Like, even though the ammo runs out on them quicker than the 20 mil, which is crazy, it's a really good plane. I can't wait to get the troop one though, or the tropical one. And the reason I say that is because apparently it's quote unquote slower, but it's built to be able to deal with the heat better. So it won't overheat as bad as this one would. Alright, cool. I can close my computer now.
Emergency power?
I'm not sure it can go like crazy war emergency power or anything, but like I know for a fact that
it'll boiling up right now.
I know. That's why I don't use it. Like, this thing has enough power, if I'm being honest with you. It has enough power already that it really doesn't need war emergency power. The only time I really use it is like when I'm trying to run away from the enemy. And even then, I rarely use it.
Every time's an emergency to me.
Every time's an emergency to you is crazy. Let's see, I can't wait to get like to the K variants. Like, I'm already in the F variants, which is nice. Yeah. But the K variants, they get the 13 mils and I think 15s and 20s. Plus, I imagine you probably can mount like additional cannons on it like you can these. So it's like, you know, you're going to have fun with this thing.
Yeah, I almost got a 5.0 FW.
I'm actually grinding out the BF110s right now. The other two, I don't remember. I think 3.7, I think, is where they're sitting at.
Try and get inside the clouds.
It's probably not a bad idea. I'll follow suit.
Then I'm just gonna level out.
Yeah, that way they can't see us when we dive on them. I'll tell you one thing though, after playing the FW, I see why so many people prefer playing it to this. Because when I try to do the same maneuvers in this thing as I did with the BF or the FW, it doesn't perform as well. Like, FW just has better turning.
I thought this BF109 was supposed to be more maneuverable.
I think it's supposed to be, but at high speeds it's not. It's better at low speeds at maneuverability. Just like with the Spitfire, like better at low speeds with maneuverability. Dude, look at all the planes to our left. Spitfire, C205, and an SB25, which is, I think, that new event vehicle that they added that I'm not even going to worry about going for.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Like, I know they said that it's supposed to last until October, which I might get it if it lasts that long. But, like, it'll only be a vehicle.
Spitfires have so much altitude. One of them's diving. They're diving on those two yaks.
Yeah, watch the Spitfire to your right.
I know. They're all going for the Yak 3, so maybe we could go help them.
Yeah, the one thing I hated about the FW190A1, it wasn't the fact. All right, go for that Spitfire.
I'll go for this one right here.
Yeah, I might actually help you because it looks like the other Spitfire's coming in. Yeah. Let me see what I can do with this C205 right quick because he's coming straight for me here. I love how he broke off the moment that he saw me. That was interesting. He's gonna try and get me to go with him. That's not happening. I'm stupid, but I ain't that stupid.
Consciousness.
Yeah, please don't do that. That'd be horrible. I think the C205 is behind me. Yep, he is. Jay. I'm having to pull maneuvers and stuff to keep this guy off my 6.
Nah, well, I think we lost one of our guys.
Yeah, I got a C205 behind me somewhere. Yeah, C205 behind me.
No, you got the Spitfire behind you.
Yeah, there it went. I was worried about that.
There was the Spitfire there. I don't know what happened to the other guy.
The C205 is up there somewhere, but he got me down to that Spitfire, and I just got freaking shredded by that 20 mil.
Yeah, I lost too much speed. I can't play the BF109.
I can play it, but going into engagements where there's like 1 or 2 or 3 people, it's just impossible for me. Like, if I go on a head-on-head with somebody, like, I have no issues with the plane. But the moment that I'm trying to dogfight with this thing is where I notice that I suffer. Like, it's a great aircraft. Way better than that Z1 variant, but it could do better, I guess. I don't know. Just my opinion. The A4 with the 220s. Where are they mounting the 20s? 20 there, 20 there, and then of course, okay, so that's nice, I guess. Ammunition sucks, but... Looked a little different, but it ain't. Somebody said I was gonna love the 4.3 version of this plane. I severely doubt it, but we'll see, I guess.
Oh yeah, the
This
elevation.
is, yeah, the A5 variant,
Why
which
does it
is
only
the...
have 20 mils?
Oh, the A5 U2? Yeah, I don't know.
Which
It
one
only
are you
has
using?
dual. I'm not using it, I'm just looking at it.
Yeah, why does it, like, and it
It
doesn't
only
have a
has
lot
two
of
20
ammo
mils.
either.
Yeah, it only has two 20
And it
mils,
only
which
has
is...
500.
It's probably built with the
500.
idea of making it light. Because I don't see any modifications to make it any better. Like adding anything on it. So it feels like this is... Yeah, this is the attack variant. Basically, it's built with the idea of bombing bases and stuff. Well, not bombing bases, but you get what I'm saying. Like it's an attack variant. I think there's another variant somewhere. Yeah, the F8. And it has 20s and 13s, and it gets like the 1000 that you can mount on it, which I think is pretty cool, my opinion. Oh, I like that. That looks nice. I like that undercarriage. Does anyone really use the armor-piercing bombs? I know I don't. I hate using them. Like, because there's no fuse on them, and if you drop it and you're at a low enough altitude, you kill yourself more than you do anyone else. So it's like, you know, it's a useless bomb, in my opinion. It feels like it would be great for, like, a bomber, but if you're an attacker, don't even bother using it, because there's no fuse that you can set on it. That I know of, at least. Oh, man. Move my darn things, and now freaking ears itching and I can't reach them. Yeah. Alright, Jay. Your mic's off. I don't know what happened. Did you die?
No. Do I sound good?
You were mute, so
What?
I was wondering.
Huh?
You weren't
You
talking.
crazy?
%, the French planes will just be Yak 3s. Yeah. Okay, I am not listening to Rise of Evil today. There we go. Wehrmacht. This is a good song.
Tony, why am I going room?
What?
Why am I going so far away from you?
Because you got a better engine? You're an interceptor,
Yeah.
not a fighter?
I play it like a fighter.
Jay, where'd you go?
Up here. You just wasted all your speed.
I know. Help the Wehrmachtsbein.
I'm gaining speed.
Man executing.
Now it's time to leave you.
Yeah, but I got altitude now. Yay.
Bye-bye.
No, don't leave me, Jay.
That was the whole plan.
Jay, don't abandon me like my father.
Yeah, I'm really gonna go now.
Guys, I think the British accent did it for him. He said he's gonna nope out of here. I'm gonna go over here and try and help with all these B-25s and stuff. And Shark, I can't complain. It wouldn't do me any good anyway. Alright, I'm diving. You want to come and intercept the B-25 with me? Doria ex machina no virisai no dia Victoriam ex machina no virisai. What?
Do you need help with him?
He's gone.
You got him? Oh.
His wing's on fire, so I don't think he's making it.
We go for that Corsair. Just gain some altitude.
He put it out.
I see that.
I'm sorry, but that's my kill. Someone was trying to steal it from me, I think.
Yeah, I saw that other guy.
I thought so. They always try and steal my stuff.
I got eyes on the Corsair around 2 miles out, 2 miles out.
From the
up the BF-109.
BF-109. You should probably go for the BF-109. It's captured. You can't let them keep it. Wehrmachtsbein.
Somehow I shot him and it didn't do anything. Wow.
Oof.
Don't you just love when that happens?
No, not really, but yeah. Sure, for the sake of this, yeah, sure. I love when that happens. Also, I see your burning carcass falling out of the sky. That's nice.
Yeah,
it's a nice touch. Right. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Remember when the Nazis were the rule on Poland, 1939, and the Allies turned away.
No, 1941.
Whatever. To whisper. In the summer, never lost their fight. And men and children fight, they were dying side by side. Blood they shed upon their streets was a sacrifice willingly paid. Warsaw City at war, noises of underground, whispers of freedom. Oh no, there's another one! No! Boy, I'll tell you, I love getting double teamed. Bye-bye, P-51. Oh, my engine got hit bad. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not letting him kill me. And he killed me anyway, of course. Oh well, I tried. Women, men, and children fight. They were dying side by side. What they shed upon their streets was a sacrifice willingly paid. War, saw, city at war, voices of underground, whispers of freedom. 1944, help that never came. Berlin war, so city at war. Why has bro got a bomb strapped to his chest like an idiot? Dear Lord. Oh, I'm sorry. Fucking many years ago, nothing feels. Saw city at war, voices of underground, whispers of freedom. 1934, hope that never came. All in war, saw city at war. What?
Huh?
I got the Red Baron on now.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot you down.
Let me just put that on repeat right quick.
Hey Tony, you wanna see something?
What? Don't be shooting people down.
Look what I'm doing.
Alright, straight up. Around of Russia, sky domain, domain.
Oh, critical sweep. Uh-oh.
I'm above, they're under fire.
Tony.
Hi, Jay. Nyom. I remember
Tony,
when
which
I got
one
the
is it gonna be?
Italian, I remember what? What do you mean?
Gonna die, tell me who.
Nobody. We need those people.
Tell me or else you're gonna die.
Jay, come on! Don't do this!
Tony,
Freaking shoot me down, I'm done.
One?
I'm not even joking. If you shoot me down, I'm done playing with you, ever.
Tony, is it you or them? Tell me.
Them! Go for it, I don't care.
Okay, who's the closest guy?
I don't know! The one behind
Going for the
you?
P-51.
You realize he's gonna, like, the whole team's gonna come and kill you, right?
Alright, we're getting in closer. There's an accident.
The whole team is going to kill you the moment that you hit him.
Alright, Tony, I got eyes, alright? Alright, closing in.
I got the proof, by the way. If you do this, I'm reporting you.
What?
Yep, you heard me.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I will. I'll click on report.
Yeah, and I'll click on unfriend.
Go ahead. You won't dare. You know I'm the only one you play War Thunder with, boy.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I feel bad. He put smoke on for me. Wait.
I think that's just the smoke out of the engine, honestly.
Yeah, now he's gonna die for real.
Jay, stop bullying people in your FW190.
If he
Don't be that
me, I'm gonna kill
guy.
him.
Don't be that guy, Jay.
He outspeeds me, I'm gonna kill him.
What?
Guy has to be using war emergency power.
I got a firebrand that I'm about to go after. This is gonna go horribly wrong. Nope, he's dead. I'm alive. I don't know how, but I'm alive.
And we're closing in.
Jay, I gotta return back to the airfield. Oh look, there's an airfield conveniently placed right here.
Don't worry, Tony. I'll be at the airfield in a second.
So
No,
I just
don't
went
start
head to
turning
head.
now.
No. I just went head to head with a firebrand, and he took my wing and my flap, and I'm still alive. He's dead now. I have no choice but to land because this thing is not going to fly anymore. Like, I have no flap and no wing. So, but hey, I'm still alive. Why did I sound Italian when I said that? I'm still alive. Should I land at the big or the small airfield? I think I can fly to the big airfield. I'll be fine. Like, I still got enough aerodynamic in me to keep flying, so...
By the way, there's a guy trying to chase you down. Don't worry, I'll kill him.
What? No.
Yeah, he's far away.
Oh, he's
Don't
like
worry.
3 point... No, I think he's going for a base. I don't even think he's worried about me.
I don't even know. I can't tell. Yeah, he's going
Yeah,
after
he went
the
for a
base.
base. Yeah, he went for the base. He wasn't caring about me.
Uh-oh.
I got great warplay in now. Let's go. I can't complain, Swishy. It wouldn't do me any good anyway. Hey Jay, there's a plane behind you. Just figured I'd tell you.
Yeah, I'm outspeeding him. I'm gonna get some distance and then turn.
You might want to get a better plane for that, but okay.
Alright. There we go.
I'm just trying to keep my plane in the air right now. It's fun.
This
We
is
should
gonna
do
go
this
bad.
more often.
I told you. No, I'm not doing this more often.
No, Jay, look at my plane.
What happened to your wing? Like someone took a bite out of it.
Well, the firebrand did
Someone
take a
take
bite out
nibble
of
off
it.
your thing.
They nibbled my wing and then they took my flap too. So they said, no, there's no maneuverability for your plane. I said, ha ha ha, I still fly. It's just I've been told. It's a life that we've been sold. Could you imagine what the ground crew's thinking when they see this come in? What the flip happened to him? Hey Jay, I made it. I'm the ultimate fighter right here. Bullets were my name. What did you do, Swishy? Oh, God. That's nice. And probably, what was it, September? No, November. I'll be going to, not my first theater, but it'll be my first theater in a, it'll be my first theater in a while, because I haven't stepped foot in a theater in years. So I'm going to watch the Zootopia 2 movie when it comes out. I was gonna go watch the F1 movie with a few friends, but my friend's friend backed out last second, so he decided to cancel it. Holy plane! I'm okay. Oh. Holy crap. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe it would be a smart idea to get the DO-217 and fly low with it. Because it feels like more people are making it back that way than they are if they try and use it for high altitude. Hey Jay, I got my maneuverability back. Done marching. I love how I got one kill and I'm all the way down here. Meanwhile, there's dudes up here with like one kill, one enemy kill assist, one ground target, one kill, and somehow he's got more points. Like, what the world? That Hudson guy's racking up points. I might end up having to go for him. I hate to do it because I know what's going to happen. But, I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, you know? Oh, and I got no bullets fly on. Oh, we're done. We're done. Here we go. Say wounded men, scared to the bone, look to the right and then look again, and see the enemy in the eye. No bullets fly, spared by his mercy, escorted out of harm's way. Fly, fighting fair is a code of the air. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not going to worry about trying to go after planes that I don't see. I'm just going to go for AI. And I missed. Okay, well, that's just normal for me. Miss every target that I shoot at. Heroes, falls, killing machine, under in disguise, B-17, flying home, cross, he deserved. Yes, it has a 20 mil. As a 20 mil, it has two 7.92s and two 15s that I strapped on it too. So yeah, we got like the whole shebang on this one. And the AGs, by the way, are the 15s. Like, this thing drains through the 15s like crazy, so. Brothers, heroes, foes. You can tell I've had a lot of practice going after ground targets, because most of the time that was what I was doing with the American tree. We're not going to talk about it. It was fun though, I enjoyed it. I always enjoyed going P-51 early. Yes, even though it has 450 cals, it is an overpowered beast. Like, I would go through and just rip apart ground targets with those 450s. And it was so freaking easy. It's like not even funny. I hated the 20 mil version. Just didn't seem as good as you would want it to be. Crazy. I can get up and face the day just fine all by myself. Hello, Herman. Man, these 15s, like, I need them back, like, desperately. Hello, guys. Everyone's just showing up at one time. I saw it. Finally! Dear God, it took me forever. I wish they'd honestly down tier it, to be honest. Like, if it was down tiered to, like, maybe 3.0 or something, I feel like the 20 mil P51 would be a little bit better. Oh, that was close. Get it done like nobody else. Alright, I only got little machine guns now, so let's see what we can do. Try and take this last target, and then I'm going to get out of here. Alright, there we go. We got that one. Alright, I'm returning to the airfield. Alright, just enough ammunition that if I need to defend myself, I can. Oh. What version is that guy using? Oh, he's using the 20 mil. That's nice. The C10 I like, though. That one's my favorite P51. I still think that we need to get, like, the prototype versions of all the tanks that Germany came out with. Like, prototype Panzer II, prototype Panzer III, prototype Panzer IV, and the prototype with the 75 on it. The long barrel, at least. I wonder if Germany ever slapped a 50 mil in a Panzer IV. That would be interesting to see. Into a Friday night. I got us down in, or got them down in tickets, so the only thing that they need to do is either kill that guy, which he's zoom climbing, or just take out targets. The 5.0 P51? Dude, that was one of my better P51s. What you talking about? It just depends on how you use it. You gotta choose your engagements wisely when you use a P51. It performs better as a boom and zoom anyway. I never had an issue with Corsairs or P51s. It was always the P47s for me that I had issues with. Yeah, that Wyvern is I'll tell you one thing, Swishy. You see how well I'm doing right now? When I first started playing aviation, I was not this good. Shoot, when I started on this new account, I was not good at all at aviation. I sucked at it. And the more I played it, and I played Russia first, and that was like the nation that I got my first jet in, I had to learn a lot. And in playing Russia, I learned how to choose dogfights wisely based upon how my plane performs. That's why you guys will see, that's why you guys might see me like when I get to, I don't know, the F4 Tropical, you'll probably see me like take it and do it in like stupid scenarios where it'll never survive. It's because of the fact I need to learn the plane. Once I do like 1, 2, 3 matches, I learn the plane a little bit. Once I learn the plane, I do really good in it. Tanks is another thing though. Like I always play tanks so wrong, and it's like, you know, the Centurion's pretty easy to figure out. You know, obviously it doesn't have the armor that you're going to run against in any other nation, so you just play it like a light tank. Very, very slow light tank, but you just gotta figure out how your vehicle works. Once you figure that out, you can kind of learn what play style you need to use. I love the fact that they're chasing the Wyvern to his airfield. They're all gonna die. What happened to the GO-17? Did he crash or something? Tanks are fun though. I enjoy tanks. But I noticed that now that I haven't played tanks in a while, I've been grinding aviation, I have lost what little bit of skill I had in tanks. Now, I can take 8.0 and I can go into that, and for some reason I do pretty darn decent in it. But don't put me in 5.3, dear Lord, no. That's just torture for me now. I don't understand why they don't just do ground attack. Just attack the ground and the guy will lose anyway. We've got like 3 minutes of time left. All it's going to take is for us to attack ground targets, and this guy will lose. But instead you're trying to go head on with a Wyvern, which is insanely stupid. And then you're going to get yourself pieced apart, and you're going to be like, oh, how? How did that happen? How did that happen? And then it's like, dude, you're in a freaking P-51. What did you think was going to happen? I got to a point with America, though, when I was playing American tanks, that I got to a point with them that it was just aggravating. So I just went, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm not messing with it anymore. And I stopped messing with them completely. Like I rarely play the I now rarely play the 6-7 tanks in America because they're just so freaking frustrating to play. Because like everybody knows how to hit you, everybody knows how to kill you. It's just annoying. At least at 6-7 in Germany, like you have a little bit of armor to work with. America isn't like that. Alright, so let's see. 1 minute and 35 seconds, and this match will be over. Thank God. This match got very boring very quickly. Whoa! Tree. Oh well. You've got to be kidding me. I'm done. No. What is that, man? No, I'm done. No, I want to die. And what you talking about, Swishy? I'm gonna just wait until that match ends, because I should get a decent amount of points for that too, and then we can move on. Told you. Look at that. Completely researched that thing in 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 matches today. And then we can put this there now. Yep, there we go. Now, later, I'm going to grind these out. Let's see, turret. Yes, this is what we want. We want this one. Because if we get that, we can put the 20s on there, so. I really need to choose my songs a little bit better. Only way I know, Bad Liar. Okay, so we're just going to stop listening to music today, I think. Yeah. So once we get these, we can either go for the DO335s, or we can go over here to these monstrosities that are interceptors and have rockets for no freaking reason. And then we can also get the D9 FW as well. Hello, single cell. The single brain cell. I'm assuming that Jay's AFK, so I'm just going to go on ahead and leave. There we go. I think he fell asleep or something. I'm going to show you guys what I mean. We're going to do a 8-0 match. And then I'm going to go and try and grind out my 5-3 that I've been trying to grind out forever now. And I want you guys to kind of see a difference between the two of them and how badly I suck at the game at 5-0 now. Or 5-3, but you get the point, I hope. I'm a Russian degenerate. Thank God I don't have to deal with that thing. I hate that thing. I hate trying to use it. Or I hate trying to deal with it because it's like such a freaking rat tank. Like, for it to be such a massive tank, that thing is the most ratty vehicle at 8-3 I have ever seen. Hello, Duck. How are you? I feel like I'm slightly being told I'm slow. The grind may be slow, but I'll tell you now, I love 8-0. I love playing 8-0. It is such a blast. Well, I am a Russian degenerate. This thing isn't Russian anymore. It's freaking Israeli. It doesn't count as a Russian anymore. Oh, America's pain. Yeah, I'll agree with you on that. I don't know if I want to poke that corner now. Nope, Everyone's died over there. I don't want to poke that corner. Ain't no way you gonna pay me enough. I'm not that freaking stupid. What was even over here that it killed them all? Ow! No! He's front! He almost killed me with that. I get to sit here for 30-something seconds. This is nice. I love sitting here. It's so fun. I just wouldn't know what to do with myself if I didn't get to sit here. There's a heavy tank, isn't there? I'm gonna die to a heavy tank, aren't I? I feel it happening. Would someone just shoot me? Please no. Please don't shoot me. I took his track. And he took my track. Okay, so now we're just slap fighting each other. That's nice. Hi, how are you? How's your day going? Oh, well, that didn't work out for you, did it? Oh, he killed my friend. That wasn't very nice. And that wasn't very smart. At least I got somebody behind him. Let's see. Okay, thank you. That was very helpful of you. Uh-oh. I forgot about the artillery. And I'm gonna be stuck here while it falls. I'm alive? Wait, he took my transmission. How'd he manage that one? Uh-oh. A 279? I don't want to deal with that. I really don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. They can't make me deal with that, right? They can't force me, right? Right, guys? Don't ask me why I'm whispering. I'm scared to death. There's a 279 and they say if you're silent, he can't track you. So we gotta stay silent. I don't know, I'm just scared. I just don't want to die. Especially not to us. What the? No. No. How do I only take that off of him? I probably shouldn't be poking out like that, but here you go. Commander Gunner, I'll take it. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yep, that gun. Horizontal. Okay, so he can't elevate it. That's nice. There's a tank behind me. I hear it. It's gonna kill me. He missed. I win. Okay, cool. There's a tank behind me. I hear it, and I don't like it. What the world did I just hit? Dear Lord. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Oh, you're waiting on me. Okay, I deserve that. Yep. There's two over there, isn't there? No, it's just him. Okay. I was expecting more than one. Well. I mean, I'll call that a victory any day. I mean, this is me, though. Hey, look, airplanes are just falling out of the air. What's going on over here? Dear Lord. They're shooting down so much crap. Also, can we appreciate the fact that the Israelis used every machine gun they could possibly get their hands on? French machine gun, American 30 cal, American 50 cal. Like, they're using everything they can get their hands on right here. I'm willing to bet that that autoloader is going to be sitting right where he was waiting on somebody to poke a corner because he's too afraid to actually push to do anything. He's on A. I'll tell you that. Or at least somebody's on A. I don't know if it's him. Somebody's on A. Hopefully that tiger's got that. I'm honestly hoping and praying that there's nobody waiting on me on this side. Okay, so he's dealing with that, so that's nice. So that means the only one I have to deal with, hopefully, is whatever is right here. It'd be great if this thing had a stabilizer. No! I'm gonna keep moving. I don't care. Excuse me, sir. Hey, can you shoot me? Wait, he got behind us. That's the tank I was dealing with, isn't it? Okay, now you're just... Okay, no, you're right here, aren't you? Yep, okay. Just kill me, please, thank you. Okay, so there's like two of them. There's that guy that's being a chicken. There's... which one do I use? 5. This one's got a good shell, so we'll use this one. Why did he just drive? That's just honestly sad. I'm not even joking, that's sad. Okay, so there's still more on the A point, I'm willing to bet. Either that or the AA gun's the one that they're dealing with now. I got the good shell for this thing, so I should be okay-ish. Oh, I feel bad for him. Sir, you're gonna die, and there's no one that can help you. The Israelis do all kind of modifications to their tanks. That's why I love using them. Israel gets more M60s and M48s than any other nation in the game. And they make them work so much better than any other nation in the game. And people still hate on the nation. Like, these tanks, I have had more fun playing than any other nation with these tanks. And the fact that Israel goes from like starts at 6-0. All right, now that's the thing that really gets me. They start at 6-0. So you're like right in the middle of like everything that can kill you, with Shermans and M109s. Like everything can kill you. But you have to work your way through it, and then you get that thing, which is pretty decent at 7-0, I dare say. Oh, well, I'm glad he shot that bomb! My ERA saved me. ERA at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm probably going to run towards that heavy tank if I can. ERA is my best friend on this tank, I'm telling you now. Like, I'll tell you one thing. I bought that, I think it was like 8.0 Israeli tank or whatever it was. And when I first used it, I couldn't stand it because the fact I couldn't wrap my head around how I was supposed to I couldn't wrap my head around how I was supposed to play it. So I kept playing it, and I eventually figured out how to play it. And it has the credit for helping me get to where I'm at now. And I'll say that very much. Where was he at? He's still sitting in that same corner. Okay. That's it. I'm going to kill him. Enough playing around. He will die today. It'd be great if they melted the 50 cal again. Somebody's going to die tonight. Yes, I said it and I meant it. Move it, term. We don't have time for this. Everyone who is everyone has dared to try and go against this man. But no one has succeeded because of the fact he's hiding in a corner like a little chicken. So I'm going to kill him. Let's see how well he hides this. I swear! He's sitting in that corner, thinking that he's a good player. And every time somebody tries to freaking go after him, he kills them with that stupid autoloader. He has done nothing but sit in that exact same corner the entire match because he's too cowardice to actually do anything to help the team. I'm not even trying to spawn camp at this point. I just want to see him die. Where the freak did he go? Oh, that's a T-44-100. That might be an issue. Hello. That was deserved. If I can get a better map other than that one, I can actually show you guys like how decent I am at actually doing ground. Because I promise that is not how bad I am at this 8-0 crap. Normally I'm decent, but when you have people like that just sitting there and yeah, there's a reason behind me removing that person, by the way, guys. I'll tell you guys later. Actually, I can tell you now. So, that gentleman, don't ask. We never know. Swishy Crusader is in his own world. So, I was doing cinematics with that gentleman, that prick, I should say, and one day I had a cinematic idea, and he recorded it, but he never posted it because of the fact we had a fallout. And he invited this random person that I had never I think I had played, or not played, but he helped in one other cinematic, and we had done several cinematics since then. So the guy never really helped with the cinematics as much as I did. And the guy proceeded to say that he was transgender, and I asked the question, or I made the comment, I said, I don't understand why anybody would want to be transgender. Or no, he said he was a femboy, excuse me. I said, I don't understand why anybody would want to be a femboy. If you want to be a girl, just go and get the surgeries and be a girl at that point, you know? And that's what I said. I made that comment, and I made it very clear. I wasn't talking about him behind his back or anything. I said it to him through a voice call. I had the guts enough to say it. All right? I will be open-minded, and I will just freaking say it. I don't care. And behind my back, he proceeds to tell one of my, two of my people, Crusader, or no, I think M22 is actually the one that told me he said it, excuse me. But he proceeded to say behind my back that I was homophobic. So I brought it to Pixel's attention. I said, hey, you know, I don't really care what this guy decides to do with his life, but he's forcing it on people. And it needs to stop, you know, and he called me homophobic behind my back. And then, for some strange reason, ammo on him's hit, right there. And, ow. I guess I deserved that. I don't know. Where was that even at? Direct front. Oh, okay. He's hiding like a little chicken. But anyway, so the guy basically calls me homophobic behind my back, and I bring it to Pixel's attention, and he proceeds to go off on me. He's like, you know, you're, you need to start judging people. You need this, you need this. And it's like, dude, I'm not judging him. I'm not. And he said that I was talking about him behind his back, or behind Pixel's back. It's like, dude, I didn't talk about him behind your back. I told you what he told someone else behind my back, and you're defending him in it. And he told me that he didn't want me in cinematics because of the fact that, to help out with cinematics because of the fact that I need to learn to be more respectful to others. And it was like, am I the one forcing my ideals on people? No, I'm not. Do I think that being gay, lesbian, and all that stuff is wrong? Yes, but if you decide to do it, I'm not going to hate on you because of it. Shoot, I hate furries with a passion now because of what happened not too long ago. But I have two people that I know for a fact that I talk to that are furries now, and I talk to them with no issues. No issues whatsoever. I have no issues talking to them because of the fact they don't try and shove their crap on me. Alright? That is my principle. You do what you want to do as long as you don't freaking shove it on anybody. The moment you start shoving it on people is where the issue begins. Alright? That is my viewpoint on that. You know, and, you know, do I agree with what people do? No. Hi. Hi. That machine gun turning to look at me is hilarious. But, so I told him, I said, you know what, you need to grow up yourself. I said, you know, you have no right, or I didn't say this, I said, you need to learn how to tell people, or how to basically, I told him that he needed to learn how to get people to not force their crap on people, basically. Because that was where this whole issue started, was I felt like he was forcing his crap on me. And see, one of the people that he's friends with, I think he's still friends with them, he's a furry, and me and him, we talked. Shoot, we did a 1v1 in Jets not too long ago, and it was funny. I had fun with him. Like, it was hilarious. And I enjoyed talking to the guy, and I still enjoy talking to the guy. But, like, you know, it's... And when I told the guy that me and him stopped talking, he said, well, I'm not surprised. So, obviously, the dude knew that Pixel was going to try some crap one day, or say some crap. And if I'm being honest with you guys, there's no big loss with him being gone. There's really not. I blocked him on Discord. I blocked him I just now removed him from contact on warthunder, which is what we use to do cinematics with a lot of times. What else did I do? I unsubscribed from his YouTube channel. I did everything to cut contact with this guy because of the fact that he treated me with disrespect, because I wasn't coming at him telling him that he had to make that guy. That's the guy I'm talking about. The guy that was siding with the femboy. But like, you know, you're gonna like treat me like crap because the fact that I'm asking you to tell somebody. Ow, I guess I deserved that. I don't know. And, you know, I wasn't being rude about it. I just told him. I said, hey, this guy's, like, forcing his crap on people. I don't want to be in a call with him anymore. So if we do cinematics together, I don't want him in there because of the fact that he makes me feel uncomfortable. And he took his side. And the guy, I'm not even joking with you guys, M22 and Crusader could confirm it too. This guy was in there, and there was another guy that was in there doing it too, was posting propaganda crap for femboys and stuff in a Discord chat now. And he was okay with it. So you know what? He can take his British finger and shove it as far up his ass as he can get it, because he probably likes it anyway. So that's probably why he had such a good friendship with that guy, because him and that guy probably screw each other. But I don't know. I don't care. You know, do you, bro? You know, I'm just not going to associate with you. You know, you're going to treat somebody with disrespect like you did. Because the fact that I asked you kindly to tell the guy to stop, and that I said that I didn't want him to participate in anything anymore because of the way he acted, you know, and then you're gonna like try and make me feel like the bad guy when I'm not doing anything other than asking you to just ask him to stop. Like, I'm not asking you to tell him to stop being who he is. I'm not asking you to tell him to stop being a femboy. I'm not asking you to tell him to do any of those things. I'm just asking you to not let him participate in cinematics that I'm helping you with, because I don't want to deal with him. And it got to a point, guys, to where he was doing stuff anyway. Like, I told him I wanted to do a Fury reenactment with him, but I wanted to get the American pack first, right? I told him this. And he claims that he quote-unquote didn't hear me, which was BS, by the way. And he then proceeded to go and do it anyway. And I said, you know, that's not right. And I called him out for it. And he's like, oh, I didn't hear you, blah, 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 blah. He heard me, it's just that he didn't care. So, you know, I said then, that's gonna have bombs. No, it's not. We're good. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I don't want to be here with these guys. These guys explode a lot. But, you know, if you have no respect for somebody to at least do as they ask, don't ask them to help you. So I told him, I said, you know, when you grow up and you learn to respect everybody instead of taking sides, and guys, I'll tell you now, alright, if you guys were to come in here and tell me that you were gay or you were lesbian or whatever, I would say I don't understand why you would want to do that, but you do you. I would not, you know, judge you, because I'm Christian, and one of the biggest issues that Christians face with people running away from our religion is because of the fact that we force our crap on people too much. And that is one of the biggest issues I have with furries, with femboys, with gays, lesbians, the LGBTQ just in general. They're all trying to do the same thing. They're trying way too hard to force their stuff on people. It's like it hasn't worked for Christians in the millions and millions of years that we've been a thing. Well, not millions of years, but in the many years that we've been a thing, it hasn't worked for Christians. What makes you think it's going to work for you? You know? But they don't want to hear it. All they hear when I say things like that is that I'm homophobic and that I don't like them as a person and all this stuff. But it gets me how so many people can be led to believe that everyone who doesn't agree with them is against them as a person. And it's crazy to me because that's how every LGBTQ member is. Like, if you don't agree with them, you hate them, you're this, you're that, you do this, you do that. I swear if I die to this punk again, where did he go? Dude, where the flip did he go? He was just here. I'm not even joking. I guarantee you he went to A. I knew it. Well, that's not actually him, but... I didn't do anything. Oh, dear God. Please, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I deserved that. But I don't know. It gets me, it honestly does, how so many people can be led to believe that they're wrong or that they're right in everything that they say, but yet we're doing 5-3, by the way, thing. It's a pretty easy answer. But see, Swifty, there's a lot of things, like, I'll be the first one to tell you, like, do I believe the Bible and everything that says? Yes, I do. But you got to think about it. Okay, we found dinosaur bones, prehistoric humans, stuff like that. The Earth is a lot older than 6,000 years old, I believe. And I believe God created the dinosaurs. I believe he created early man. I believe he created everything. But we still, and we will never know, and I believe this with a passion, we will never actually know how old the Earth is. We will never actually know, because it, like Genesis, it talks about how the earth was dark and God said, let there be light. Okay? There had to be light. There had to be light in order for these reptiles to exist. There had to be plants and things like that. And I asked my pastor if he thought there was a possibility that Adam and Eve lived with dinosaurs. And if you think about it, there is always that possibility. It doesn't talk about them, but you also read through the Bible, all right? And it goes from Adam and Eve creating sin, basically, with the help of the devil, of course. And it fast forwards to Cain and Abel. And then if you read a little bit more, it just starts with like their descendants and them dying and everything. And then eventually it gets to Noah. Like, it fast forwards through a lot. So we still don't know necessarily like how old the earth is. And every guess that someone has is just that. It's a guess. They don't necessarily know positively how old the earth is. You want to ask me? I think the dinosaurs were God's trial run. But you also got to think about it. All right, if everything in the Bible is true, okay, God created land. But what a lot of people don't understand is if you read the Bible, it also says, quote unquote, God created God created light. He created the sun and all that, right? Then he rose. I think he created land next. I haven't read the Bible in forever, but I believe this is how it goes. And then he created the animals of the land and the sea. So in that time, if you really want to predict it, in that time before he created Adam and Eve, he could have created the dinosaurs. And they didn't work out, so he destroyed them, and then he created Adam and Eve. And he saw that they were good until they weren't. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Alright, so they're not watching me over here, I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. I can't tell. I'm scared either way, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we got a Walker Bulldog. I'm not about to try and deal with that, so he's gonna have to poke me if he wants to kill me. Because I'm not about to try. I'm friend. Hey, that's not nice. It's not very nice at all, sir. That's rude. No. Mean. He's trying so hard to get me to push him. Just shoot me, please. Just go ahead and do it. I don't care. Alright, guys, I'm gonna reverse out of here. Never mind. He killed himself with his own arty, didn't he? No, he got killed from behind. That works too, I guess. I don't know. People just like to assume that they know how the Bible is interpreted and everything. But in reality, I don't think anybody really knows. Like, I mean, the New Testament and the... Yeah, but what about all the other stuff beforehand? You still don't have proof for that. It might have been 6,000 years since God created mankind, but that does not mean that it's been 6,000 years since the earth was created. And we can debate this all you want, but there is no literal proof anywhere, no matter how much you interpret the Bible. There is no literal proof as to how old the earth is. Because who knows? God might have found the earth and it was just a clump of freaking, just a big black clump. And he was like, I can make something out of this. You know, we don't know. I'm stuck again. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Not really. Hello? Hello? I'd like to talk to a manager. Oh, it's a little one. Look at him. Come back, little one. I just want to talk. I'll be your friend. Little one, don't run from your feelings. He's dead now. We're good.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
We will never absolutely know how old the Earth is. And there's no need, there's honestly no need to like fight over something so stupid. Because to me, all that matters is if you follow what God wrote down in the Bible for you to do and not to do, you'll end up in heaven, and then all your questions will be answered. What's it matter? You know, there's no need to scientifically dig into how old the Earth is and how old human beings are and all this stuff. There's no need for it. It's stupid. Hi, I'm just driving through. Meet me. My car. That would be like me trying to figure out how old the sandwich is that's been behind my bed for I don't know how long, which there's no sandwich behind my bed, but, you know, just using it as a metaphor more or less. You know, that would be like me trying to figure that out. Like, what's the point of it? Like, why does it matter how long it's been back there? It's back there. No. Please, no. Please, no, I'm sorry. Okay, now you're just...
Enemy forces can capture that zone. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Don't you tell me what to do and what not to do. Swifty, Swishy, do I need to mute you? This conversation was over and you're just keeping it going. You're being like another person I had to mute because they kept going and going and going when I ended a conversation. Accept the fact that we cannot prove how old the Earth is and just shut up about it. Stop trying so hard. Because the Bible does not at all explain where the dinosaurs came from. And the Earth had to be present in order for the dinosaurs to be present. So, again, you have nothing to go on. And there's no need to fight over something so pathetically stupid. Hello? I'd like to talk to your supervisor. Okay. His supervisor was himself, can confirm. There's still so many unanswered things about what happened, when, and all of that. And there's just no need to fight over it, to be honest. Like, there's really not. Because even if, yes, we know how old the Earth is for human beings, like how long we've been here, we still don't know how old the literal Earth is. Because for all we know, God could have had a time gap between Him creating the Earth and, I don't know, putting the dinosaurs, and after the dinosaurs died. You know, there's nothing to really say otherwise. And I even asked my pastor, who's read the Bible several times, if the Bible says anything about the dinosaurs living with human beings anywhere. And he says he hasn't found it anywhere. I don't want to deal with him again. No. Go for it, Tiger. My turn. There we go, you're welcome. Uh-oh. They brought a bigger gun. Tiger! Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. I think the Tiger somehow survived. It's fine, Swishy. I don't care. Just don't keep on freaking talking about it. I prefer the mystery myself because it'll give me something to talk to God about when the end days are here. Hi. How's your day going? Bro legit said, how much ammo do we need? And he said yes. That's a bomb! I've been, talking about the whole religious aspect and everything. I won't be the first one to say that I haven't left the faith, because I left the faith after my dad died. When my dad died, I went probably a good few months without God, without Jesus, without anything. Like, I lost all faith whatsoever. And I guess it was more or less... I guess I was angry, not only at myself, but at God too, because of the fact that, just in general, like, I loved my dad, and to watch him go from being the man I knew to being dead, it just wasn't something that I could really deal with, and I didn't have enough time to really process it either, because within a span of 2 months, my dad, like I said, he went from being able to move, walk around, and everything to being able to do nothing. Like, he started sleeping all day when I would stay with him and everything. And eventually he ended up going to the hospital, and he stayed there forever. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna go grind some more planes. And it was honestly a pain watching that. And when he died, faith just disappeared from me. Like, I lost all faith completely. I thought that God wasn't real. I thought if he was real, that he wanted to see me and my family suffer and stuff like that. And if it weren't for the two friends that I have, shout out to DJ and John, I would have never stepped foot back in a church. I would have never, ever stepped foot back in a church. But I stepped foot, and I listened to the sermon that day, and it felt like a weight just got lifted off of my shoulders listening to it. And it almost felt like God came and he whispered in my ear, like, you've been through a lot, but you've stayed alive, you've kept going, and it's been a struggle without me. Let me take the wheel for a little. And that was 3 years ago. For 3 years, I've been faithful again. I don't go to church every Sunday, hence why I'm not at church now. My mom goes to church, and on Wednesdays I go to church. It's not exactly what I want, but my mom needs it as much as I do. And I know God understands. I don't doubt that one bit. And I've always heard people say that you have to go to church in order to be faithful, and that's a bunch of crap. You don't have to go to church in order to be faithful to God. As long as you believe in him, as the verse says, for God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten Son. It doesn't say, so whoever goes to church. It says, so whoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. The church was formed with the idea of having a place to go and worship with your fellow people. It was never designed for it to be a requirement to get into heaven. Not in my opinion, at least. Like, I don't think God's going to have a checklist when we get into heaven. And he's going to be like, did you go to church? Nope. All right, you're gone. Go to hell with you. You know, no, I don't believe for 1 second that God's going to be that kind of person. Actually, Swishy, that's a funny thing. we're actually not supposed to do anything on Saturday. The Sabbath is actually Saturday, not Sunday. That's been proven from the Bible as well. But see, I also don't see in the Bible where God says, "Oh, you can't do anything on the Sabbath. That's not allowed." I haven't found that scripture where he said that. So for me, it's like that's more of a rule that the human beings came up with. It's not something that God told us that we couldn't do. So for me, it's more or less just a human thing, so it doesn't matter what I do on any day as long as I remember every day that God is my Lord and Savior and that he loves me and that I worship him every day. Pray to him, talk to him. Lord, I do that enough. I talk to him more than I do anybody else. Sounds like I'm talking to myself half the time, but I talk to him more than I do anybody else. Out of blind faith. Love always prevails. Hey, did I tell you could run away from me? You get back here, young man. I did not tell you could run away. As much as you should do, you aren't required to go. Church was designed with the idea of it being a place where fellow people who believed in God could worship. That was what it was designed for. That doesn't mean that you have to go. It's just a place to worship him. It's a building. But if you are a real Christian, if you're somebody who truly believes, you don't need a building to believe. You don't need a place to go in order to believe. All that you need is to believe. I'm not going to hit him, and I know it, but I'm going to try. Yep, that was not going to work. That's my point. You know, you don't have to worship him in a building. You don't have to worship him anywhere, like necessarily. You can worship him anywhere. There's no designated spot that says, oh, you have to worship God here or you have to worship him there. No, there's nothing that in anywhere that says that you have to have a place to worship him. You can worship God anywhere. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. And another thing that really, I think, that's cool, Pack Attack. You have a good one, bud. I love how they always duck when they see me coming with the 30s. Of course this thing doesn't get an air brake. Why would it? Plane, please, for the love of everything holy and righteous, pull up. Okay, I'm about to already give up on this plane and I haven't even started using it yet. I already hate it. It's not a bad plane though, I do like it. It's nice, but it's annoying at the same time. Alright, I think he's heading for me. Let's see what he does. Dude, they all duck when they see the 30 mils on this thing. That's 2 planes now alone that have ducked when they saw the 30s. Alright, hold fire. I cannot believe I just missed every shot that I just took on him. I mess around with naval, but I don't play it. I hope my gunner can take him, because I really need him to right now. Because I really want to kill an IL-2. I'm on fire, and the gun's out. Alright, great. Now we get to try and kill you. Never mind. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for ground targets to level this thing up. Because at least once I get the 20s, I can do a little bit more damage. But anyway, I was digging around in like this thing that I have on my, it's like a basket that I put like miscellaneous stuff in, and I forgot I had bought, like, I use Old Spice, by the way, guys, so no, this is not an ad. I use Old Spice, but my favorite Old Spice is Wolfthorn. I've tried other ones that they just don't do as well for me as the Wolfthorn does, and forever now, and I cannot figure out why, Walmart has stopped putting, yes, I'm talking about deodorant, they have stopped putting the solid stuff in the store. I have yet to find any of the solid stuff for probably a few months now. But the gel stuff, which doesn't work for me, they're putting like bukus of it in the store. And it's like, dude, you know, don't get me wrong, the gel stuff works for a little bit, but it doesn't work enough to have to constantly use it. I prefer the solid. It works better. It coats the hairs under your arms to a point that when you, like, I'll tell you this, all right? I put the gel on, I start sweating, and it just goes all over. Whereas, and I have to coat the crap too. I like coat it to make sure that it at least tries, and it still doesn't do nothing. But I put the solid on, and it keeps me smelling nice. It keeps the sweat away, and the only issue I have is that my shirts end up having white stains in them after I take them off. Other than that, it works perfectly fine. All right, Swishy, you have a good one, bud. We'll turn my fan on for a little bit. I'm probably gonna die, so after all, I am a pilot. Pilots die eventually, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see how well I can do against this artillery. Oh no. There's a plane above me. Oh, it's a B-25. He's fine. I think he'll be okay with me. Yeah. Hey, B-25, how's your day going? Alright, let's see. And fire. Wow, that did absolutely nothing. You know, you would think 30 mils would be so much more useful than they are. We're just going to go through and strike some artillery and stuff and get some points so that I can level this bad boy up. once I get a hang of what I'm doing here, I'll probably do a little bit better on this vehicle. Alright, dude, I'll let you have that one if you want it. Go for it, bro. Respectful piloting. Medium tanks I can't kill. Armored cars I can, though. I flew through the smoke, it's fine. And I blew up. I should have known that was going to happen. Oh well. Oh wait, hold on. They ended up modernizing it. It looks nice with that chopped off wing on it. It looks nice. What in the world is this ugly thing? Dear Lord. Ugh. Britain, what were you thinking? Oh, that's that thing. Okay, so yeah, I was right. That is a B-25 looking thing. I still think it looks weird, but I like the fact it probably has a bomber sight. Probably, maybe, possibly. What in the eyeball? But anyway, guys. Oh God, I'm stretching. Wow, and that felt great, actually. I'm actually going to call it for now. I'm gonna come back later today, and I'll play some more. Probably some aviation. I'm kind of actually having fun playing the BF-109s and stuff. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from that. And we'll come back and we'll do some aviation, maybe do some customs and stuff if you guys want to do some tank customs and stuff. But anyway, I hope everybody has a lovely day, and remember, you mess